I'm back. I am back. I'm back. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger. Gonna start off with Counter-Strike, and then I'm gonna play Schedule 1. I was grinding Schedule 1 yesterday, dude. And yeah, I'm gonna finish that game again. So yeah, starting off with Counter-Strike till I get bored of it, and then when I get bored of it, probably just gonna go straight over to Schedule 1. But hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, all that. But yeah. Yep. What's up, Amethyst? How you doing, man? What's up, Minecart? I saw your comment earlier, Amethyst. I saw your comment earlier. Where are my mints? Finally back. Yeah, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Happy to have you back. We all call the tune, the piper will lead us to. What happened to Zach? I'm still him. Still Zach. Just evolving every day. Was it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. So you started to make reaction vids. Yep, I'm changing the channel up a little bit. Went back to the drawing board. Damn. Hopefully you get your vision back. That doesn't sound very ideal. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been liking how my hair looks, so I haven't been wearing my hat. Also, when am I, what's going on here? What's going on with this server? Join this one then. Here we go. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. CSGO, it's Counter-Strike before, or it's before CS2. Counter-Strike Global Offensive is what it is. W game. That's like the first Counter-Strike that I ever played. And there's like not really a way to play it on PC anymore. I mean, unless you... There probably is a way, but it's not like easily accessible like the other Counter-Strike games. There's a PS3 port. You can play the PS3 port. Damn. Which I actually have played it before. I think it was only... I don't know if there was a physical copy of it. I think you can only get it on the PlayStation Network. But So I'm adjusting the stream audio a bit. Just like making things louder on the viewer end of things. Because I know my mic is loud and clear. I know that's good. But like gameplay. What made you switch video types? The fact that the ones that I were posting weren't getting the results that I wanted. And to give an analogy, it's like, let's say you want to like, I don't know, let's say you want to play a game. I don't know, let's say you want to start playing basketball. And instead of like getting in the game and figuring out how to play it and like playing it that way, you instead show up and you just like, oh, I don't like how this is. I want to, it should be this way. It should be this way. So I'm kind of just, I don't know if that analogy made sense, but I don't know, like, yeah, my content, like the shorts that I were posting basically weren't giving me the results that I wanted. So it was time to change them up. The streams are still going to be the same for the most part. I mean, I'm changing as the days go on, but the streams are going to stay how the streams are. But the shorts, those will definitely be changing. But hopefully you guys enjoy them. Everything is going to work out perfectly. I know it. I just know it. My keyboard is like a little greasy. Excuse me. Damn. Think so? What makes you say that? What do you think has changed the most since you've been tuned in? I think change is a good thing. It can be a good thing. The vibe, you think it's changed in a good way or a bad way? You can be honest too, like I'm not trying to, like if you don't like how it's changed, like don't hesitate to like let me know that, you know, but got where I was going with that, yeah. Is good, but for me, I hate changes. It's understandable. Change isn't always easy, but Sometimes it can be needed. And in my case, like I'll put it this way. I've spent a lot of time like editing shorts and clipping my streams and working on like the shorts that I posted, and I still have a bunch of them, dude. I have a folder full of them. Like I have a lot. But when it comes to time and like I'll put it this way. The time that I was spending editing and clipping and doing all of that to those shorts, it's a skill that I learned, and I'm glad I learned it. And I'm not like saying I'm like quitting clipping my streams, but it's like the amount of time that I was putting in to that type of content and the outcome that I was getting from it, it wasn't adding up, you know? Like the reaction content, I enjoy making them, and I can get my point across by doing those types of shorts with so much less, I guess so much less effort, really. Like it doesn't take much to make those, and those are what people watch. Like those are what people want to see. Like there's a reason that the first one that I posted did as good as it did. It's like because that's what people want to see. So it's a matter of like, am I gonna sit here and complain on like, what people want to see is bad content or whatever, however you want to look at it? Or do I figure out how to adapt to what people want, but also still do what I want to do and say what I want to say and get my point across? You know what I mean? Like it just makes more sense. It just makes more sense. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the ones that a lot of the clips from the stream that I was posting and clipping, and it could be just on me not clipping necessarily the best parts. I don't know at the moment. That answer might come to me eventually. But when it comes to shorts, you just gotta post things that people want to see. You gotta post things that people want to see. You gotta post things that'll, I mean, depending on what your intentions are, you just gotta post what, you gotta give the people what they want. You gotta give the people what they want. Dude, it's fucking hot in my room. It's like 80 out today. I hate changes in general. I'm not trying to say your change is bad. It's good. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And I appreciate that feedback too. I do appreciate that feedback. I like getting people's feedback on things, you know, because it's really what, like, the people watching the content want. Like, obviously, I'm going to make the type of content I want to make, and I'm going to say what I want to say and do what I want to do. But the viewer end of things and what the viewer has to say is very important to me, you know, especially if it's coming from a genuine place. Like you, for example, I can tell and I can assume that you're like being genuine. So like I'd like to hear what you have to say, you know. Same with whoever else may be in the chat if they have like genuine feedback. But not everyone always has like good genuine feedback. And like not even a matter of it being good feedback, because it can be bad feedback and still be genuine. But, you know. Try to be honest as much as possible. That's good. That's good. kind of want to open my window, but I don't think it'll get much better in here. At least not yet until it gets darker out. Get back over here. Get back over here. What? Call it to not necessarily, but I'm not really against listening to it. I don't know. I like that. I mean, it's probably the most like go-to song in that genre, but the After Dark one, I think that's what it's called. I have that in a slowed and reverb playlist, or like a slowed and reverb playlist. It's a pretty good song. This is, I think it's just some like AI mix that I got off YouTube. When it comes to YouTube and the way like claims and stuff work, it's, at least for me, it's not always like the easiest to find music to listen to on live, you know? Like when I'm live over on Twitch, for example, I will I'll literally just like listen to Spotify, dude. I'll literally just listen to Spotify. Just listen to whatever I want. But over here it's different. What's the temperature outside right now? It's supposed to get to like 45 tonight, which is good. It's 70 right now. Why does it feel like my character's like bouncing? Something feels off with the surfing right now. You guys see that?
Impressive.
Surf Pantheon. That rings a bell. I don't know if I've played that map anytime soon. Surf Pantheon. Oh, it's this. It's this map.
Impressive.
A new day will dawn for those who stand long. Dude, I got Stairway stuck in my head. That's a good song.
Impressive.
Excuse me.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Shaved my face today. Remember me when you're famous. I will. I will. I will definitely remember my first chatters. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it would be a good thing for me to like not forget, you know what I mean? Dominator, that's crazy. How you been, man? Just supporting my unemployed streamer. I am employed. I am employed. You must be watching a different guy. I am gainfully employed, my friend. But I hope you've been doing well, Dominator. Hope you've been doing well, man. Not gonna lie, some shorts you're doing is kind of making you look like you're trying to farm views. No hate, but I can see. Let's say I were trying to farm views. What would be wrong with that? Should I keep posting shorts that don't get any, like, don't get the engagement that I'm looking for? And, like, not change things up and try different things? By rage baiting to an extent, what do you mean? Can you elaborate on that a little bit? You should post what you want to post. I agree. I definitely agree. I agree. the way I think about it, Dominator, is it's like, do I keep sitting here, or like, the way I looked at it, because this isn't a negative. I don't think this is a negative thing at all. Why would I keep sitting here posting clips and shorts that aren't getting the results that I want, and then sit here and complain and be like, wah, all this other content is bad, mine's better, why aren't people watching, like, blah. When instead I can post what people want to see. Like, the stuff that I've been posting recently, I'm still like working on it and figuring out what to post and what I want to post, but like, that's the type of content that people want to watch. So why not post what the people want to see and get the results that I'm looking for, you know? You have to get views in order to grow your channel. Maybe like motivation or something, or gaming. Yeah, but if people don't watch it, then what's the point? Like, considering what my goal is, which I don't, like, I keep that to myself, or what I'm doing, I keep that to myself. I'm not sharing that with anybody. It's like, why would I post content that I know people aren't going to watch, and instead post content that people are going to watch? You know, like, I started posting some gaming vid and it's been doing well shorts. That's, I mean, that's good. That's good. That is good. My streams are staying the same. One has like 1.5k views on the first video I ever posted. Yeah, and like, that's what a lot of my old ones would get. But it's a matter of how many people are staying to watch. How many likes are you getting? Are people engaging with it? Are people actually watching the entire short? You know? The first reaction short that I posted the other day got like 23,000 views. It did really good. You know? So I'm gonna post things that actually do good on my channel for the reason why I'm doing it, which I'm not, like, I'm keeping that to myself. I'm not telling people my my plan. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And like, for example, you type motivation. Why would I post motivational videos if nobody even knows? Like, who wants to listen to motivation from some guy that they don't know, I guess. That isn't... Yeah, and I don't know, also, like, some of the motivation that I do have to offer, it just bothers people. So it's like, you know... Like, some people... Yeah, like, who's gonna want to listen to motivation from a guy who's not very popular? Instead, they're gonna want to listen to somebody who's popular. Well, let me know, and I'm not trying to say this in like a rude way or anything, but let me know how the second one you post goes, because that's usually how, like, if that was the first short that you ever posted, YouTube is going to push that to more people just right off the bat to try and find you an audience. I could be wrong here, and I'm not trying to like discourage you or anything, but chances are the ones that you're going to be posting next are not going to do as good as that first one. At least not yet. And if they do, then that is good. But I've kind of decided recently to like keep some of the motivation and whatever you want to call it, the like knowledge or whatever, to myself, because some people just they're not ready for it, and maybe they won't ever be ready for it, and it's up to them to go out and find it. Straight up. Well, usually people who are less popular are more truthful though. Yeah, but like for example, if I were to come on here and talk about like how to become successful, I should be able to show like, hey, look at me, for example, you know? Because I'm not going to sit here and act like I have it all figured out, but like I've been learning a lot recently, and I know why people get successful. And I'm learning more and more every day why people get successful and what they have to do in order to get there. And like I could sit on here and stream and talk about it, and then people are just going to get like offended and butthurt about it because I'm speaking facts that they don't want to accept. When instead I can shut up, keep it to myself, put it into play, and then when I get to that point, be like, oh, look at that, I was right. Here's the information. Now that I proved, like, with using myself as an example, that it's true. You know? Because I speak a lot of facts on here. Like, dead ass, I speak a lot of facts on here. I might not always be the greatest at, like, communicating exactly what I'm trying to say, but I spit facts on here, straight up. Well, success could be a lot of things, like thoughts or physical. Yeah. I'm not really gonna get into what I think success is right now, honestly. I think people sometimes cope when it comes to success too. They don't want to acknowledge what success really is because they don't think they're in a position to actually achieve it, you know? So instead they cope and they say, well, success could actually mean this, or it could be subjective and it could mean, it's like, not necessarily. I think success is, usually boils down to like a few main things, or like maybe one main thing, but people think they're not able to get that, so instead they cope and they cope. Let's see. Recording on Xbox and posting it is not easy, not gonna lie, specifically when. Then I would figure out a way to do it easier and do it that way. Like, I don't know, I would think too before, like, oh, dude, I'm spending all this time on these clips that I'm making. Like, I'm spending all this time clipping and editing them and blah, 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 blah. And like they wouldn't really, like, people wouldn't really like enjoy them as much. Like, yeah, they would get a few likes, so on and so forth, but just because I'm putting like a crazy amount of time into something that people don't necessarily want to see doesn't mean what I was working on was like the greatest content ever. That's kind of a realization that I've had recently too. It's like, yeah, I spent a lot of time making, like, clipping my streams and making shorts out of it, but if people didn't want it, it didn't really, I'm not gonna say it was time wasted, because it wasn't, but it's like making useless dumb inventions that nobody like needs or wants, you know? That's kind of how I see it. At least right now, that's how I see it. It's like I could spend hours, I could spend 12 hours in a day clipping my streams and making clips or whatever, but if people don't find them entertaining and they don't actually enjoy them, it's like, all right, it's time to switch it up and find, like, figure something else out then, you know? Well, that's why I just post clips that I randomly found while gaming. And yeah, and I'm not trying to like discourage you from posting what you want to post at all. What I'm kind of saying is we probably have different intentions. Like, we probably have different intentions with the stuff that we're posting, and that's just a realization that I've come to recently about my content, you know? Why did it just load me into this server? Why did it just kick me out of the server that it just loaded me into? The frick? Tags are great. You mean like the hashtags on the shorts? Those are important. Those are important. Those are a factor. Because, yeah, dude, post what you want to post. Make the content that you want to make, for sure. But for me, the old stuff that I was posting wasn't necessarily just, it wasn't getting me the results that I wanted, you know? Yeah. Tags are important. Wouldn't say they're like the most important, but they play a factor in people actually seeing your stuff.
Triple kill. Dominating. Triple kill. Dominating.
Whoa. Switch over to schedule 1. I was grinding yesterday in schedule 1, dude. Ugh. Turn on my ceiling fan too. where was I? Where was I? Samples, that's where I was. They're both out of product. No, they're not. Okay. What is the GTG of? What do you mean? I don't know exactly what that question means. I got this piece off a cop yesterday. Hold up. I got 10 grow tents in here now. 10 grow tents. All watered. Got some product to go away. Well, hey, make it. Make it then. Straight up. Make that shit. Is there motherfuckers talking through my fucking window, dude? I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing, dude. Harry Kennedy. Sweet. She's a potential customer. She won't take a sample? What happened here? Got anything in your pockets? Damn. Buddy's on one. Is that him? That must be the guy.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. Got another one. Got another one. Yeah, I'm playing schedule 1. Bro's got $3. $3. I need some more samples. 14 jars. I'm not mistaken. No, I got kind of caught off guard for a second there because some person yelled through my fucking window, basically. And, like, I'm kind of sitting here wondering, like, how should I react to that? Like, how should I react to that? Should I say, like, don't yell through my fucking window, especially when I'm, like, in the middle of something? I don't know. I don't know exactly how I should react to that, you know? Because, like, I'm not really a crash out, and I don't really try to be a crash out, but it's like, yelling through my window, it's like, first of all, I'm in the middle of something here. Like, I'm doing something here. You know? Wait, what did you say? Basically there's like people who just moved in next door. And like I opened my window, right? And one of them like yelled hello through the window. And like not even as a, I don't even think it's like a, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird. Do you think you're funny? Pretty sure it was a younger dude too, like a younger dude. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it's just like you don't do that. You know. Might have to mix up some samples for the new potential customers. Bag spring or big sprinkler.
Okay.
Sweet. Sweet. What about Bruce? Is this guy still zonked out over here, dude? I'm trying to give this guy a sample. Oh, there he is. Sweet. Dennis Kennedy.
Okay.
Mac Cooper.
Sure, dude. Sure.
Damn. I just gotta get some higher quality stuff. That's probably it. should buy a bunch of pseudo. Pseudo. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Uh-huh. Sure, dude. Sure.
Greasy. yeah, no, I'm about to end it here for the night. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time. Hopefully, you guys have a good night. I will see you guys then.